Hi, welcome back to our channel.
This is so close to your parents. They're gonna hear all of this.
They don't have to.
But they will. So this is our first video together, and our original plan with the channel was to make it a channel about things.
All things we did together.
Yeah. But of course the coronavirus thing happened and we didn't really have the time. Now we are starting again.
Together.
And our first video is going to be about murder.
And baking.
And baking. Because those are things that go together.
Yes.
Today we are making a vanilla sponge cake. Is that? Yes, but that takes like 10 minutes. Mixing it will take longer because you're whisking egg whites. Ritika, there is definitely cheaty in it.
That's not cheaty.
Look at that. Tell me that's not an insect.
It is an insect. It's not cheaty. It's gone.
Okay.
So.
Oh, this one. My strategy with baking is...
You did not say what you were baking. You just started.
Oh, right. We are baking a vanilla sponge cake and we are talking about the almond shark case that happened in Australia. I don't remember the actual names of any of the places, but that's alright because I remember the whole story. So the story starts with an aquarium owner and his need to have a shark.
Oh dear, oh no. They have sifted in.
How?
Insects have sifted in during the sifting.
There are insects, in case we didn't mention that before. Oh, did you just pick them up with your hand?
Yes. Can't do it with my feet.
You didn't even loud enough for the camera. So the shark in the arm case.
Yes.
Ritika is going to be attempting to solve the case and I'm going to be reciting.
Are you pouring matters straight into it without measuring?
Yes.
That will not end in disaster at all.
So baking.
How much have you put in already?
Is
Are you not pouring it?
No.
Then?
I asked for a measuring cup, so I had a cup. It was not to measure.
Oh my god, it's everywhere.
Yes. Look. This is called baking. The art of baking. Peaceful cooking. Yes. Okay, done. I think that much flour is
No,
enough.
it's gone. They have gone in again. They are in. They have infiltrated our recipe.
Extra protein.
Oh dear god. Oh god. Oh my. Why is it alive?
They are all alive. They were walking.
I can see that. That makes it harder to pick them out.
Okay.
Tell me about the case.
Yes. So the story starts with this aquarium owner
Okay.
who
In
Australia who wanted to have an aquarium and his brother who was a fisherman and he went fishing because he was a fisherman. When he was on the beach he caught a shark, but his brother who owns the aquarium asked him to give him the shark, so he got the shark for the aquarium. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so now the shark has been there for a while and I have flour all over myself somehow. So the shark has been there a while and it's a very popular attraction. But one day, while the show was going on, I don't know what show, because they don't mention that in any of the police findings.
It's like the dolphin show but with sharks.
With sharks, because we're talking about Australia. The shark started puking and it puked up a human hand, which must have been quite a spectacle because there were so many people. And here is a shark throwing up a hand. The shark also died afterwards, after throwing up that hand, and nobody knows why. It just died.
The human was poisonous, obviously.
Cool. So the shark has died.
Yeah.
And there's a hand.
Whose hand?
Exactly.
That's the mystery.
That's a mystery. So the police come and they find the hand. The hand has a tattoo. So they're like, okay, we can find someone who had this tattoo. And we'll find whose arm is it. It is. It is. It is. Was, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
So they ID the man. I don't remember his name, and we don't need to because we can just call him John.
Okay.
So it was this man John.
Yes.
It was his arm inside the shark, but there were no other body parts inside the shark. So technically, they could not really decide how he died.
Couldn't the other body parts have been
Oh no,
ingested?
they dissected the shark. They did not find any human remains.
What if the human remains were,
Excreted.
excreted
Good question.
in another way? And the arm was not digested, therefore thrown out.
But why was the arm not digested?
That was the thing it ate last. Before that, it had already eaten so much human that it got sick, therefore throwing out
But
the
also,
arm.
consider this. Australia has so many sharks. So it might have been a shark party, and he got the hand and somebody else got the leg.
Could be. Like pizza.
Yeah. That's what Baby Shark is up to these days. They are eating human pizza. So,
Well, don't throw it all in there. Yes. So obviously someone tried to kill John and they
Yes.
poisoned him, but then they wanted to be doubly sure, so they threw him to a shark.
Okay.
And the shark got sick.
so when they discovered who this man is, they contacted his family. He was a businessman,
Okay.
and he was losing money.
Would you like an apron?
He's a bad.
I mean, it's on your back as well, and I don't know how that happened. Apron?
It matches my dress.
It matches your dress.
This is how it's on my back.
No. That is how it's getting off your back.
I have mixed it.
Well done.
Okay.
What did the family say?
So the family said that he's been losing money and that he was signing a deal with someone. He had a bet with someone,
Okay.
and they never say about what. But he had a bet with someone, and he went on a little vacation to a yacht.
Do you want me to soften this?
Yes. He went on a vacation on the yacht, and then he was never seen again. So people assumed whoever he was with on the yacht committed the murder.
Okay.
So they tried to find whose yacht it was,
And?
and it turned out to be of this one person that he had the bet with, obviously.
Okay.
And when they asked him if he had murdered John, and of course he said no, like a liar. But we don't know that
We don't know that.
because the murder is unsolved. But it was said that they had a fight, and man one killed John over the fight and threw him in the water.
Okay.
But
But just his arm.
with just his arm. So the question that remained was, what happened to the rest of his body?
The other sharks ate it,
Okay.
as we have established.
Established that it was a party.
It was a party. For the first shark. That's why that shark ate the most and got sick.
And he died because of his hubris.
He died because of his hubris.
And the question is that if the man who owned the yacht did not kill John, then who did?
The shark. The shark got a knife out. Okay, this is a little known fact about sharks. They own knives.
I think it's called teeth.
Knives.
I think it's called
Like this. The shark got a knife out.
Is it hot?
Yes. Do you want it right now?
No. It's time to whisk the eggs.
And the shark murdered him. Because the shark was trying to cut up his body to divide between the other sharks as a pizza. Do you want a smaller something?
Yes. One for the egg whites and one for the egg yolks.
Egg yellows.
We talk about another murder case. No? This is how we can have nice things. There's so many divisions in the world.
Let's not put that in there. I was done.
Cute.
Thank you.
Chef. If it doesn't work, it's TikTok's fault. This method of whisking egg really good.
Where's the baking powder in the egg whites?
Because it's supposed to help it stick out faster.
Help what?
Like a meringue.
This is not a nice thing. Such a flat container.
Have I done my stuff?